Quarterback number 13, James Etheridge. And the Bulldogs will start off with a single back formation and a wing and a receiver. And Jamar Smith will take the first handoff of the game, go up the right side of the offensive line, take hold of James across the first down marker. And the offensive line is set up to the strong side of the wide side of the formation, back toward the Jeff Davis side. Ball the left hash, and from the 42, James running the football, spinning, and goes to the 47. Picked up a nice chuck of change on first down. As first Brilly will go out to the far side of the field, mildly to the near. Split back formation with Landon Coward in the backfield. Strong side of the right. They'll run the play that way. Etheridge will pitch it high, and the ball is loose and still loose and picked up by Jeff Davis, and the Yellow Jackets will run it down inside the 20 and down close to the 16. That was a high, tough pitch for Landon Coward, and he was unable to scoop it up into the Bulldogs, were unable to retrieve the loose ball. All right, let's see who the QB is for the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. They had a number 10 warming up, but he's not going to be the man in there. It'll be number 8, and he's going to keep the football and run it. And a lot of that right ball is going away, but it really isn't, and he runs the football inside the 20 down close to the 18 to pick up a couple of yards on first down to make it second down. That's Donald Bonner. He's going to be your quarterback tonight, replacing Hunter Beck. So second down and 8. Inside 10 to go, opening quarter and scoreless. And the handoff goes up the middle. And running the football is Dudley for a short gain to make it third down. The Bulldogs able to get there quickly. The pistol formation and 2 backs behind the quarterback, who will hand it off inside. Dudley running the football inside of 15. Runs it to the left hash. Tackled probably inside the 12, close to the 11-yard line. And it's going to be 4th down and about 2.5 for Jeff Davis. They don't have a good field goal or point after touchdown kicking team. In fact, they've got 2 guys that are 1 for 3 kicking PATs, so they're not even thinking 3 right here. They're thinking first down, they want 6 early in this ball game. So into the pistol goes Donald Bonner, backup quarterback. 3 receivers tripped to the right. The Bulldogs worked on this. He's going to run the football for the first down. Does he get it, though? The Bulldogs reacted very quickly. It looks like Cameron Conner had his nose to the football. The Bulldogs have made the defensive stop. They're going to bring the offense back on the field, and that is big because Jeff Davis almost had a chance right there for the 2nd straight week to jump on an opponent and take an early lead. 8:43 to go in the opening quarter, and James Etheridge hands it off inside. And running tough for the Bulldogs is Landon Coward, taking it up the center of the field and picking up about 6 yards. As Etheridge has a split backfield, and Etheridge will ride it off inside. Jamar Smith, though, smothered on the right side of the offensive line, picking up a little. And it's 3rd down and 3.5 for the Bulldogs. Running the center, J.D. Rogers, getting ready to snap it to James Etheridge, and James will step back and throw across the middle. Caught by Hester, the tight end, across the 30, across the 35, to the 36. The Bulldog first down by all 15. Bulldogs' 2nd possession, inside handoff, and once again, tough running to the short side of the field. Landon Coward trying to move to his left, picking up very little to make it 2nd and long. 8 of 1, 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. 6:42 to go opening quarter. The Bulldogs trying to score their first points in the opening quarter in any game this season. Etheridge turns and hands it off to Jamar, cuts it to the right, breaks the tackle, throws up in the air, keeps breaking tackle. He's still moving, he won't go down, and finally tackled up around the 45, right at the first down marker. We'll see where the spot is and see if he picks up another dog down one. You got to stay away from the legs because he'll hop over you like he did on that run. And James Etheridge tried to hand it off to Jamar at the 45, kept the football, went down immediately, and was tackled there for a loss of about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. Forces a loss. James Etheridge will keep the football and dive toward the right side of the field, up toward the tee and up across the 47 to the 47.5, but that's going to make it 3rd down and a long 8 for the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs needing about 8 for the first down with 2 receivers to the right side of the formation and a split backfield. Jeff Davis splitting up their defensive line. Etheridge under pressure, and he is sacked back at the 40-yard line. Pull out blitz, and nobody blocked Joel Lewis, and he gets the big sack to make it 4th and long, and that'll bring out Brandon Dowd to punt for the Bulldogs. Brandon's averaging 42.1 yards per punt. Good snap to him. Boots it up high in the air. It's wobbling. Jeff Davis will back away. It's going to bounce inside the 30. Still skipping close to the 20 on the Jeff Davis side, and that's where the Bulldogs go down. It's the yellow jackets. This time we'll have the long field. First time they got the football in the short field. After Bulldog football, Bulldog fumble, they drove it down to the Dog 10 and wound up turning it over on downs. Bonner, the quarterback, back in the pistol, a little movement on the left side of the defensive line, but nobody went to the neutral zone. There's a pitch right side of the penalty flag. Double 25 to the 27. The flag is back in the offensive backfield, probably holding, and that ball will come back to the Yellow Jackets. It is 1st and 15 for the Yellow Jackets from their 15-yard line. Game scoreless in the opening quarter. Bonner taking the snap, throwing it short. They throw this a lot. And a short pass caught, run across the 20 to the 25 to the 26, where the tackle is made by Landon Coward and other Bulldogs. It's 2nd down and 6, and that bad snap to Bonner. He'll go back and just dive on the football back around the 15-yard line. So that's a big loss to make it 3rd down and carry long. The Yellow Jackets with 2 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the first quarter that's just flying by. And of course the Bulldogs want to get the ball back. One of their missions tonight was to score points in the opening quarter for the first time this season. They still have not done it. But now if they can get a defensive stop and maybe get a short punt, get good field position, maybe they could do it.
Yeah, and even if they don't score points, Martin, as long as they go to the second quarter 0-0, which looks like what's going to happen with the defense playing as well as it is, that's fine.
Bonner on the 3rd and 15 shifts the back to the left side. And he's back in the shotgun, taking the handoff. He'll hand it off, and there's a nice slicing tackle coming in backfield. Smith for just a short gain to make it 4th down and 12. Bulldogs do not have anybody back. They got everybody on the line of scrimmage in this punt situation. Are they coming? Here comes Ariane Gaffney. The punt is straight up in the air and off to the right. This will have very little gain. It's bouncing around the 12-yard line, and it goes out of bounds. Maybe the Bulldogs sense something. And they put everybody on the line of scrimmage and force a terrible punt. Single back set. And 2 receivers versus Prilly and Mobley, right and left. And James will pitch it to Jamar, going to the right side. Jamar makes a cut to the outside and scoop into the end zone. Down. And the opening quarter of the season, it happens with a minute to go first period. And the Dawgs take a 6-0 lead. They finally did it. Team 43, Oswaldo Guzman has only missed 1 PAT this season. And this is a tight end-over-end kick into the south end zone. And it is right through above the crossbar, in between the right square. And the Bulldogs have the 7-0 lead with just 1:09 to play the opening quarter as we break on Y101. Let's see which way he'll go with this one to open up this ball game. He'll kick it down the left side around the 27, taking on the run to the 30 to the 35. The Bulldogs will meet him square with several hands, 4 or 5, and tackle the guy, Walt Montgomery, at the 35. Darius Scott in on defense with Cole Dowd. May have called Brandon Douglas earlier offside. I think that is 68, not 62. Bonner pitching left side. Beverly made a tough catch, and he runs it across the 35 to the 37 to the 38-yard line. Here's tackle, and the Bulldogs get there quickly, moving to their right. Gain of about 3 to make it 2nd down and 7. Yeah, good. This might be the final play of the opening quarter. It's been a very quick opening quarter. Bulldogs leading 7-zip. It's 2nd down at about 7 for the Yellow Jackets from their 37. Shotgun snap. Cole Dowd rushing. He's blocked off the play, but the Bulldogs had pressure. The throw is Carr on the 41-yard line. Good throw by Bonner and a catch by Lowe. The Bulldogs had all kinds of pressure back there. Late pressure from Hester and Cameron Cotter.
Yeah, they did. And as defensive linemen early in the ball game, you want to hit a quarterback and you want to hit him a lot. You want to let him know that if he drops back to pass, he's going to get hit. And he's going to get hit hard. But they did a great job there hitting him and laying on him, putting a big body on him and making him feel some pressure.
That was the final play of the opening quarter. The Bulldogs accomplished mission number 1. Score points for the first quarter for the first time this season. Jamar Smith on a run of 10+. And Oswaldo Guzman with the PAT. 7-0 Bulldogs after a quarter as we break on Y101. So now Jeff Davis with a 3rd and 3 as we start the second quarter. And the quarterback hands it off deep in the backfield to Rodriguez. He's running quickly to the 45. He gets the 1st down, and he's tackled by Jamar Smith. And Chris Mobley stuck his nose into the situation. up around the Jeff Davis 48, but it's a first down for the Yellow Jackets. 50 yards this season. And the Yellow Jackets will run this football, but the Bulldogs react on the defensive line. Down, and Darius Scott combining on the tackle with some help from the middle linebacker, Cameron Cotter. Short pickup, if any, for the Yellow Jackets with 11:19 to go in the second quarter to make it second down and long at the 48-yard line.
It's going to be an inside run.
Bulldogs split up their front four, and the run is up the middle. Boy, there's a collision under the 49. Cameron Cotter, and pulled down with contact. It's third down. The Bulldogs have 5 on the D-line. Solomon McLeod is there as well. Here's the rush. Gaffney was tripped up. The throw is caught. There's contact with a stick. And the Bulldogs 46. He pushed them backwards, short of the first down. Bulldogs have 10 on the line this time, and here they come. Gaffney with a good rush, and first Prilly and others, and the punt is fielded by Mobley, and he's swarmed and tackled. And Bulldog 18, no chance to get to the sideline. Let's set up a return there. We got 9 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Bulldogs leading 7-0 on their first quarter points of the season. James Etheridge, the senior, under center and pitching to Jamar. He's going to the left side. He's got some space, and he's going to try to break the tackle around the 30. He's going to drive it in the jacket all the way to the boundary, up around the 38-yard line, just trying to bring away the score on one play. Got a flanker in the ball game, setting up right side, and Jamar Smith is the only back in the formation, taking the handoff hit as he got it. I think he held on to it, but boy, just somebody busted in there. Actually, I think there was another JD player a little behind that play, but somebody got instant contact on the handoff, and that shouldn't happen. Bulldogs with a 1st and 10, pitch to Jamar. He cuts it to the 50. He's racing down the sideline. Here's another penalty flag. He's going to go inside the 15 to the 10 to the 5. And if there weren't penalty flags, it would be scoring Bulldogs' second touchdown and his second of the night. Bulldogs first down at about 23. Back at their 37-yard line. Etheridge with the one back set is going to run the football straight up the middle. Trying to find a soft spot. Gets it up to the 40, maybe the 40 and a half. But a real short gain is split out to the left. Eric Hester lining up right side, not on the line of scrimmage. He's a flanker. James Etheridge hit as he throws. Chris Mobley with a great catch. Down to the 45. Boy, James delivered that one perfectly, and he took a lick. 7-0 Bulldogs, 6:40 to go. For the opening half, the Bulldogs will load up the offensive backfield. Eric Hester is back there to block. That's interesting. Jamar Smith takes the ball, goes to the line of scrimmage, didn't see an opening, couldn't cut left or right. They gobbled him up. It's 4th down. He gained just a little, maybe a yard. It's really to the right if the Bulldogs were to throw it. They're going to pitch it right side to Jamar. He's going to find a hole. He's going to drive forward inside the 30. He's going to pick up a Bulldog first down at the 37. Here's a guy who played really well yesterday in the B team game, Tyler Peoples. Splitting out to the left side as a receiver. He had 2 picks and made a play in the end zone. You'll hear him at halftime. And there's Jamar Smith running up the middle. They grab him by the leg, so he'll take the ball down to around the 33, maybe get the 32 on a first down run of 3.5 to 4. At right tackle, Brandon Dowd. At right guard, and J.D. Rogers snapping. And James Etheridge will hand it off inside, and the Bulldogs will take the ball down inside the 30, down to the 28 on the run by Landon Coward. So now the Dogs will have to convert. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Eric Hester in the backfield with Cameron Cotter, both to block. And Javon Edwards was in the backfield. Whistles blow. I don't see. There's the penalty flag at the 28 on the near side. That'll change everything. If it's against the Bulldogs, it'll make it 3rd down at 7.
And if it is, they just missed a huge opportunity because every Jeff Davis defender was keying on Javon Edwards in the backfield. And take a wild guess at who took the handoff, Lauren. It was Eric Hester. And he would have been untouched because not one person had any clue that he had it.
But instead, offsides against the Bulldogs. That was a common call last week in the Metter game. That hurts.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
3rd down and 7. Edwards still in the backfield. James Etheridge will hand it off to Hester. He'll dive inside the 30 down to the 29. He would have picked up the first down in the past, on the 3rd and 2, but he didn't on that play, but it makes it 4th and 3. After a rest, Jamar Smith is in the backfield, taking the pitch, going to the outside for Trilly blocking. Gordon gets to the outside. He's running on the sideline. The 50, the 10, the 5. He's in the end zone. with 3:22 to play in the second quarter. Into the north end zone right now with James Etheridge holding. He places it down. The kick in the air. Headed toward the hill. And Kevin Hill, who's in the pit tonight with his son, Chuck Hill, and his wife, Jean Hill. They're here watching the Bulldogs. The PAT is good. It is 14-0 Bulldogs. 3:22 to play second quarter as we break on Y101. 14-0. Oswaldo Guzman approaches the football, boots it down the right side, take it at the 20-yard line, return to the 25, to the 27, to the 28, and there's a good tackle around the 29-yard line. And that's where Jeff Davis will start. That's Bronza Jones, who played well yesterday for the B team, making the stick on special teams. Yeah, maybe an illegal block. Bonner under pressure, going to set up the screen. Rodriguez with a catch of the 25, runs to the center of the field. He's going for the first down. He has it. He's trying to break away. He's hit by Mobley and tackled by the Bulldogs 36-yard line. From the 45 on the Bulldog side, JD will run it. That's Rodriguez tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He was stumbling, and he was hit by two Bulldogs. Solomon McLeod was one of them, and the other one was 62 Brandon Dowd from the defensive line. Second down and 10. Short throw behind Kelly, makes the catch. He's being chased. He's going to be hit a little by James Etheridge, the quarterback and defensive back. They got a little piece of tackle made around the Bulldog 40. Bonner, the quarterback. They got a new QB in there. It's totally hit by Gaffney. The ball is loose. And picked up by Hester, but hold on. They're going to blow the play dead. Gaffney just absolutely crushed the new QB Dubberly. And why did they blow that play dead? Back, just one back. That's Jamar, and James is under pressure. Looked like he wanted to throw it. Now he's just going to have to eat the football. Had it in his right hand, and it's lucky nobody able to reach in and break it out. And he'll go down, and now who's going to take the time out? It'll be the Bulldogs with 38 seconds remaining. It's going to be third down, and if they don't pick up the first down, they got a punt, and Jeff Davis might get some time to do something on perhaps a short field. We'll take a break on Y101. James will hand it off to Jamar in the backfield, running to the left side. Jamar not able to get a full head of steam, so he's hit, but he spins up across the 15, gets to the 17. The clock is down to 9 seconds. And here's a penalty flag and some pushing. I see Jamar being bumped backwards. And they're going to stop the clock with 8.3 seconds remaining. I was checking the clock and then turning back to look at the field. That's where I saw some contact and Jamar being pushed backwards, but I didn't see anything before that. All right, Brandon Dowd into punt. You know, Jeff Davis will have the option of putting 10 on the line and trying to block it. They're not going to do that. They're going to set up a return or maybe take a fair catch. They've started running the clock. There's a snap over the head of Brandon Dowd. He will kick it through the end zone, and the Bulldogs will give up 2 on that. A safety. Man. Let's see what he does. End over end. It's going to bounce around the 40. Not fielded cleanly. Jeff Davis will pick it up to the 35. Clock down to double zeros. All the Bulldogs have to do is make a tackle on Rodriguez, and they do at the 44-yard line. So the first half comes to an end with, unfortunately for the Bulldogs, them giving up 2 instead cheap points, but they played well prior to that and scored 14-2 Jamar Smith touchdowns to lead 14-0, including their first points in the opening quarter of this season. Coming up, a full Bulldog halftime show covering lots of sports from Toombs County High School. That's up next on Y101. All right, here we go. Bulldogs kicking for the the near side is going to bounce it around the 23. It's a loose ball. There's a dive and around the 23. The from the GD 25, inside handoff to Javon Edwards, breaking free inside the 20. He wants to go all the way like Jamar. He takes it inside the 10. He won't go down. He's running like Jamar. Oh, it was Jamar? I thought I saw 27. It was 22, yeah, down to the 5-yard line. And Chris Mobley to the near, and why not ride Jamar one more time? They're going to pitch it to Jamar. He's going to cut it to the right and take it into the end zone. Short 5-yarder, third touchdown of the night. Bulldogs on the scoreboard as they score in the south end zone to start off the third quarter. Just 31 seconds in to the second half.
do them well to come out and score this opening touchdown.
Here's a Guzman kick into the south end zone. Absolutely picture perfect on a nice night for football. The Bulldogs have scored 3 times. He's kicked 3 extra points. And of course, here's another Guzman kick. A little bit deeper, taken at the 15, returned to the right hash. Little stutter step by Kelly leads to a gang tackle by Landon Coward and Ariane Gaffney and J.D. Rogers right at the 20. Bonner back in a pistol, taking the snap, handing it off. No, keeping the football and running it, and he's tackled one-on-one at the 26 as the ball comes out. And the Bulldogs have recovered it. Second down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Cole Dowd lining up as a tight end on the right side of the formation. Eric Hester off the line of scrimmage in the same part of the line. Pitch to Jamar to the other side of the field. Tries to break a one-on-one tackle attempt. And not able to. Brandon Beckham setting up left side of the offensive line as a tackle right beside Gary Jones. The pitch will go to the opposite way with Hester blocking. Jamar cuts it up, breaks a tackle. Shoots to the left side, go to the end zone. He's in again. Touchdown of the night. Well, one long run, we'll call it, and then a couple of moderate runs. And here's a Guzman kick, a little lower this time into the south end zone, but it's good. 28-10. As Guzman will kick the ball. This time, back inside the 30 left side. Kelly bobbled the ball. It's loose. The Bulldogs dive on it. Landon Coward scoops it up at the 30. Another J.D. turnover. Off the line of scrimmage. James Etheridge finds an opening off his center and left guard and scoops down to the 25-yard line for a good gain of about 4 to 5 on first down. Second down and 6 for the Bulldogs as the pitch goes to Jamar. Jamar off the right side is hit and leans down to the 20-yard line. He needs to get maybe an inch inside that to get the first down. The spot, I think where the ball is right now, is outside the 20. The official picks it up and moves it backwards. The Bulldogs are short of the first down by a yard or less.
Decide to utilize it.
And the handoff goes to Hester. He lost the football, I believe. Or did he? It looked like he was reaching back to get it. The Bulldogs have it. Now the question is, where is the spot on the tackle? If it's around the 20, it's close. 8 minutes and 4 seconds remaining third quarter. Pitch goes to Jamar. He's coming near side. He's playing off a block. He goes to the boundary and he's hit out of bounds well after he crossed the line, but no penalty flag. Second down and a short 8 for the Bulldogs. Down at the 16, James Etheridge will throw the slant in off the hands of Mobley. It was certainly a catchable ball. He was being tackled at the same time, probably upset with himself for not grabbing that one. He has good hands. He makes a lot of tough catches in practice as a DB, leaping up in the air. That time flat-footed. Didn't have to leap. The throw was on target. Second down and a dozen for the Bulldogs after the 5-yard penalty, pushing the ball back to the JD 22. Pitch to Jamar. Jamar cuts it back for the center of the field, sheds a tackle. Now he's got 2 trying to tackle him, but he won't go down until he gets down inside the 5-yard line. He almost scored again. Since he's done so much work on this drive, especially that run. Ball down around the 1-yard line. And the handoff goes to the senior Eric Hester, and he's going to score a rushing touchdown for the Bulldogs on a 1-word run.
How many times does the tight end score a rushing touchdown?
Probably not many.
I've never seen it.
34 up on the board, and Guzman has been perfect on every kick. Etheridge holding, places down a perfect snap, and the kick into the south end zone. Stays inside the right upright this time. It's through, it's good. The Bulldogs have put up 35, including 21 real fast to start off the third quarter. They lead 35-2 as we break on Y101. 3. Guzman has been a factor, kicking this football in the second half of the Bulldogs, recovering fumbles. Could it possibly happen again? Guzman approaches the football. Oh, correction, that's Cole Williamson in. He kicked yesterday for the B team, kicked last week for the varsity. He boots it down the center of the field, and the return man slips and slides, and it's 28 and goes down real quickly. The return made by Colby Carter. So Jeff Davis from the 29, probably shell-shocked, like the Bulldogs were last week. Handoff to Gubberly, nailed in the backfield by Eric Hester. And also the other Baker, Nathaniel Baker. There's a little short throw left side, and running the football is Rodriguez, slipping free. There he goes. The Bulldogs want to chase him down. Here's the other Baker, the playmaker. He's got an angle, and he hits him at the boundary inside the 30. Down to the 25. Otherwise, touchdown, Jeff Davis. So 1st and 10 for Jeff Davis at the Bulldog 21, trailing 35-2. Bonner takes the snap. He's rolling right. He's going to pitch it. Dubberly is hit immediately by Landon Cowart. Goes down quickly. A little lean for a gain of 2 yards to make it 2nd and 8. Trying to get a defensive stop on 2nd and 8. New quarterback. Another Dubberly throws it up in the air. Incomplete. Had a man streaking in the left corner of the end zone. That's the north side. And the pass incomplete, intended for David Lacoste. Dawgs leading 35-2. Dubberly taking the snap under pressure from Cole Dow, throws it short, and Rodriguez again runs it down the left side, and the Bulldogs will have to hit him right down near the first down marker. He may have picked up that JD first down. Dubberly still in at quarterback. 3 receivers, 2 to the right, wide side of the field, taking the snap, and try to run the football, lost it, and the Bulldogs will pounce on it. Cole Down collects the football for the Bulldogs. James Etheridge with a split backfield, and is going to hand the football off to Jamar. Makes a quick cut to the center of the field, and is tackled up near the 15-yard line. A pretty good positive gain on first down. He'll collect 4 for the Dogs and make it 2nd down at 6. Clock running, 4 minutes and 37 seconds remaining, 3rd quarter. And again, the Dogs, who led 14-2 at halftime, scoring 21 quick from the 3rd quarter. Jamar is coming out of the game. This morning when I went to work, the temperature was in the 50s for the first time in a long time. Inside handoff, the Bulldogs will pick up a couple on the run by Landon Cowart, and are now staring at a 3rd down situation. 3rd down and a short 4 for the Bulldogs. The pitch goes to Jamar, coming near side. Got a full head of steam, breaks a tackle, and another one. It scoops across the 25 and dives up to the 26. First down brought to you by All Clean. It is a clean, all clean. Taking on the challenge of Jamar Smith, who's going to run the football up the center of the field. And the defensive line of the linebacker is collapsed on him very quickly up around the 28-yard line. So Jamar picking up only 4 this time to make it 2nd and 6. Here's a pitch right side. Jamar Smith making a cut back toward the center of the field, breaking a tackle. He's breaking away. He's going down the sideline. The 40 to the 35, to the 33. The man is an angle on him. Jamar's got to make a miss, but he makes a tackle. Sometimes a 2-7 looks like a 2-2 and vice versa. Quarterback, I believe, Etheridge keeping it, surging ahead. Down close to the 15-yard line. Dogs leading 35-2. A minute 44 to go 3rd quarter. The mark down at the JD, 15 on a 4-yard gain. Well, there's a hole right in front of him to his right as they set up on the defensive line. James is going to run it, keep it again, and go this time down to the 10-yard line. A little quick move, a little darting move that he makes. And it's going to be 3rd down, and not too bad for the Bulldogs. Chris Johnson comes into the game to block along with Cameron Connor for Javon Edwards. And Javon will take the handoff, going to the outside. And Javon is going to go into the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown. On 3rd down and short, 10 yards. And the Bulldogs are in the 40s now. Cole Williamson kicking the football for the 2nd time. Boots it left side. Guzman kicked it earlier and forced the fumble. This ball is fumbled. Now picked up. Landon Cowart not able to make the tackle, but plenty of Bulldogs there. Landon had a good angle, but just missed. Ariane Gaffney makes the finishing hit. Bonner running the football. The quarterback takes it up to the 30, gets the 32-yard line, and he's tackled there. We're winding down the 3rd quarter. What has turned into a 27-point 3rd quarter for the Bulldogs, and I think superfan Josh, who's right behind the bench, has to be enjoying the Bulldogs scoring touchdown after touchdown of the pit after losing their last 2 on their home field. That's it for the 3rd quarter. The Bulldogs leading 21-2.
Practicing making turnovers really helps, and it shows tonight.
2nd and 7. Bonner tries to slip free, gets by one Bulldog, but tackled by another on 2nd and 7. Eventually hit by Landon Cowart to make it 3rd down, and still about 7.
And it's a lot different than playing out on grass.
Bonner bobbles the snap. He's under pressure, throws it short, and the ball is caught up around the 30 by Rodriguez, and he's tackled quickly by Hoskins and Belch, and it's 4th down So the starting backfield is still in the ball game, and Jamar Smith will take a handoff and go left side now up the center of the field as he made a cut. Is at the 44-yard line. Pickup of 2 for the Bulldogs. They now run a lineman out there, Drake Clemens. And also coming out, Javon Edwards and Nathan Belch. They ran the ball very effectively yesterday for the B team. Set up a touchdown run by Ryan Coursey that won the B team Bulldogs the game. And they're just going to take Jamar out, let him get a hand. And that's his ball game. 4 touchdowns tonight, and certainly a candidate for being the SD Sales Player of the Game again. But there are others.
There are a lot of others.
All right. James Etheridge will keep the football and dart left side and go up to the 50 and cross the stripe and hit the 49 JD side. All right. Edwards will take the handoff and run right side and break free quickly to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and he's tackled, going out of bounds at the 25. Brought to you by All Clean. And James Etheridge hands it off inside, and Belch takes a hit, but he keeps ticking and moves forward. Boy, that was a shot. Belch gained 5, 2nd and 5. Adam Bruno, who was a captain and a senior, out on the field, and James Etheridge able to hand it off, then take a hit, and the Bulldogs are running the football down around the 15. As Edwards runs very hard, kind of like a Jamar picking up a Bulldog first down, brought to you by All Clean.
And on Friday nights a little bit more. I know he's young, inexperienced, but he's got the legs.
Here's Edwards twisting and turning inside the 5. He's driving toward the goal line. He's stacked up very close to it, and he gets in. Worked effort by Javon Edwards. When you back it up Jamar, he sets the tone, he sets the precedent, and he followed him. He's a sophomore Bulldog. Races up the right hand and boots the ball up high into the air, tight end over end. Taking it to 35. Oh, there and loose, and Gaffney dives for it. It's still loose inside the 34. Looks like JD may have gotten it back. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. He'll take the snap and take the handoff and run the football across the 40, 45, and he's tackled by Ariane Gaffney. Wearing right now, lining up at right defensive end. 1st and 10, and the quarterback hands it off right side, running it down to the 45, and maybe down to the 44-yard line. Tackle right there. He's doubly dropping back with time, and he throws it long and deep down the right side, and there's an adjustment by the receiver, making a heck of a catch down around the 20-yard, should be the 30-yard line. Heck of a point. Doubly hands it off left side, running room again for a backup back, taking the ball down to around the 15-yard line.
But here in the second half, it's been total domination.
Beverly hands it off, right side, weaving run down the center of the field. The Bulldogs need to make a tackle. They don't. He scoots to the 5, to the 3, to the 2, to the 1, to the goal line, and in, touchdown. Just a minute 33 to go for Justin Kite. Jeffrey, a long time. Bulldogs are ready to go. Now this kick is longer and deeper, and taking it around the 33-yard line. Return to the center of the field. And it's Jamar Smith running to the 40 and dives to the 44 and tackled just shy of the 45. Tough games on the road. Back-to-back McIntosh and Benedictine. Javon Edwards on the run up the middle to the 50. Tackle there. Nice surge by the offensive. Nathan Belch and Edwards in the backfield behind Ryan Coursey. Winning quarterback yesterday and scored the game-winning touchdown. Edwards on the run, first down, brought to you by All Clean. Down to the 40, final play of the game, and Steve Easterly, first-year head coach of the Toombs County Bulldogs, gets to celebrate his second victory. He wanted it to happen in that Bryan County game, triple overtime.